Alright, we don't want to hit next day. That would be a mistake right there. Let's take a look at Hanger. And our mech, he got about 200 health just for existing. 200 force field, that is, just for existing. Alright, what kind of modules you got? But as you can see, that one module we put on her was a huge game changer. In the battle, at the end of each turn, if no movement occurred, more damage and more attack range. Before attacking for every grid moved. If energy is full, more thermal. After taking damage, restore 5% of missing core durability. Whoa! With one of these, you could basically be invincible as long as you surround yourself with weak enemies. Okay, I'm probably not going to buy any of these. Again, these are good, but you have to remember, can we buy better? It's always a give and take. Sometimes people will look at stats and say, like, oh, that's good. Well, everything's good. Having +1 armor is good. But is it better than having weapons? We got a Minovsky. Oh, the H-37B. Here we are. Freeze A. We started with the Freeze A. I sold that. Repair Swarm. Okay, we're going to definitely buy this. So we're going to go ahead and replace the hot sand. In fact, let's just sell the hot sand. So this guy has it doesn't look like a sniper weapon, but it's probably, I mean, it looks more like it doesn't look like this at all. In fact, it doesn't have a scope. So it's just a placeholder model. It hasn't been drawn yet or something. Okay. And now we have 168 RP left. I don't think I get any of these. What did we find? We got our attack range +1. Oh, okay. Like, that'll make my missiles. That'll make my missiles superior. All right. So yeah, we probably reset. Oh, that looks so good though. Restore 5%. Oh, of missing their ability. Okay, it's not as good. Never mind. Never mind. Scratch what I said about being invincible. I forget. I didn't notice the missing their ability part. All right. Yeah, that's not as good as I thought. Each stack of energizing. Energizing is a weapon ability. Let's see if we have that here. No, we don't. It'd be one of these, like it says transform, but it would be above. It's a sword. That's the only energizing weapon that I can think of. You would use your turn basically charging up, and then you use up your energizing stacks to do a powerful slash. So you'd have him camp in the back and just slowly energize. We go ahead and reset, or get a refresh. Attack count +2. Okay, you remember that little bullet storm icon? Let's see if I can find one. Okay, right there. This is not a broken shield. This is multiple missiles, or this is all the different ammo types. It shows a bullet, a missile, and at the very behind it's probably the coolant or something, maybe. This is how many times it would attack. So right now I do 2 attacks of my incendiary bomb. With this, if my energy was greater than 150, I would do 4 bombs. That being said, well, let's see here. Her energy is not greater than 150 yet. That. I mean, we could do that. We could make it. We could make it happen when attacking for each grid of distance. And restoring core durability, also restored by 30% of the restored amount. Oh wow! With this and the repair mech, we could live forever. Well, maybe that's always my plan, wanting to live forever. Armor 150. That's the blue thing, by the way, remember. Can now be bounced diagonally. That's if we had the Tran. Which we did buy a module for. An expensive module. It's 100. No, that's not it. Yeah, it was 140 RP for that, for 1 extra bounce. If again, I just need a little bit more RP. If I buy this and this, that would work. We have any tactical devices here? We got a repair swarm, which will go in the back. Okay. So that's 120. And then this will be 230. That's still not enough. Oof. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We will buy this, but not the repair swarm. It's kind of pointless without the repair swarm, but man. The modules are harder to replace than the weapons. The weapons, there's 60 odd of them. Modules basically stack on forever. It's so poor. So poor all the time. Why am I so poor? We'll do one. Give me a module and give me a loadout. Oops, I didn't select the standard. There's no battle this happening. There's no phase for the commander to take part in. So we just end the turn. Real quick, I'm going to make sure we get about 200 health a turn. It's not a percentage of missing hit points. 247. That's settings, but I'll go and show it to you. There's really no settings. There's visual, and that's about it. Come on. Let's go and hit cancel. This is your tutorial. Okay. So 247. In the turn. Set the loadout. The gun mirror. This is good if you have lots of mobility. Rupture number +1. I don't have any rupture weapons, so this was overall not helpful to me. Went up to 457, so 110 each turn, I guess. Well, we can sell the Gungnir. This happened to be a green, the first green I've ever seen, in fact. But it's still not one I'd want. I just did the damage calculations after adding it to my spreadsheet. It's really moddable, I guess, my spreadsheet, so I could easily make some accommodations or changes to it. It's not as the reason why I don't want it is you would have to spend one turn hurling it, you get a cross-shape damage, and then you have to spend at minimum 3 movement to go and pick it up because your minimum throwing range is 4. Yeah, I can only at this point throw it twice, but if I had say 5 zillion mobility, then sure. All right. As for the module, we got Rupture. I don't currently have any weapons with Rupture. New tactics. Store 20 energy for everything not spent. Wow, I would make my missile launching way easier. Attack range +1. Burning rate +2 after an attack with burn effect. Overheat stacks +10. Oh, that's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. Never. That if I got a module like that, I would sell it right off. Right now, I'm not even selling this right now, and I will probably never pick up a rupture weapon. There's like 2 rupture blades or 2 rupture weapons in the game that I saw. When coolant capacity is full, penetrate better. I don't think I need any. This is pretty cool, but I think we're gonna hold off on it. It's not that I'm trying to buy things that bankrupt me. It's just sometimes I find something that is really, really important for like our play. For example, I really, really wanted the K2, and the NAFA is very good as well. So I think we go ahead and I mean, this attack range. Let me think here. Since I haven't played more than one round, I don't know if attack range. Hold on, will it show here? 2 to 5 for flamethrower, and if I took the attack range out, still says 2 to 5. My worry is that the attack range makes it 3 to 6. It's probably, I mean, ideally in a normal player environment, it becomes 2 to 6. But it'd be cool if it became 1 to 6 instead. So we have 1 attack range as it is, but we could get another. I mean, that would still help. Imagine if the flamethrower reached across the screen. Let's see, the Shinami L. I was actually waiting for a Shinami. I don't have enough to buy it anyways, unless I sell the Rupture. I could also sell this strike device actually to get the Shinami. See, this one gives me more attack count. Oh, more attack count. Hold on. Oh, yeah, it's probably, let me see here, wrong one. Modules, her. Yeah, unfortunately, in battle for each missile capacity used, so I'm going to assume, by logic, that it's her missile capacity. Otherwise, the Shinami L would be a definite buy, because this is one of the rare ones that gives you 2 missiles, and you can fire twice around, right? But unfortunately, you can't double slot missiles. So I think I'm just not going to buy anything right now. Here's one of the rupture weapons. It's an M55A. The M55 by itself doesn't do anything. All right. I think we buy the attack range. So let's go ahead and unequip that. We'll buy this, and then we'll slot her with the burning rate. And then, that's Leon or Lion. You can have the rupture, even though we don't have rupture or bounce. There you go. Yeah, she doesn't do any burning yet. I'm not sure she will. And we have equipped everything. We are good. To the surface. Monster Defense Operation 2. Detection indicates that another wave of beasts is gathering, expected to reach the base perimeter in 24 hours. Compared to the previous wave, this one is larger in scale and broader in range. Acidic creatures have also been detected. Exercise caution and do not underestimate them. Alright, so of course the commander is going to take the role. I assume that means that you take control of the tactical battlefield. We're going to assign both pilots. Trying to scroll here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of ranged units. It says kaiju, but I'm telling you that this game is made by Chinese developers. That's not like racism. I'm just telling you. This is our first full party mission. Let's see how much our team has changed in the past 2 turns. All right, enemy wave here, and okay, all on one side. Good, we can do that. I kind of want to soak up some damage, so we'll try to protect the buildings by being in front. That doesn't mean suicidal though, because I could totally just hide behind the buildings. But if nothing else, you could consider them unrepairable armor, because you can see this building still has some damage from the first round. Okay, here's where we find out, does it count for any missile strike, which probably does not. I clicked it. Okay, we launched a missile strike, and now we're going to use her missile strike. Remember that the first time we fired in the previous battle, it was 30 to begin with. Yeah, so it's just her missile strike specifically, which is fine. That's totally expected. Okay, my attack range +1 doesn't do anything with that. Unfortunately, the flamethrower is not changed with attack range +1. I have to look at my... Well, hold on, let me alt-tab this. Okay, I checked my notes. Even though we have 2 attack ranges, this is 9 tiles away. All right, let's count real quick. We're stopping on this air conditioner unit or whatever it is, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the total... and the starting range of the missile is 2 to 8. So yeah, it becomes 2 to 10. However, the flamethrower unfortunately does not have improved range. That's really sad. That really is. I might not have. I don't think I would have bought the attack range if I wasn't going to get the flamethrower range. Ah, man. All right. Fortunately, because he's sticking out of the field, he doesn't get that burn right there. That's so weak. Let's go ahead and slash him. Then we'll step to the side, slash these guys. I'm not going to keep burning because I am going to lose damage output not hitting him there. And remember, this is the thing that doesn't replenish all the way. And then we're just going back up a little bit so that we can continue to have the enemy facing us from one side. Alright, she's done with her turn. We could do covering fire. These guys are melee, aren't they? Yeah, they're... No, they're not. 5 to 7 targets. Okay. So I might want to just snipe them in order to protect the buildings. Alright, let's go and snipe this. Oh, maybe it... transform. Okay, that's why it looks like an assault rifle right now. And then I transform it when I'm ready to snipe. Okay. I was thinking maybe it was just an incomplete asset. Alright, I think we're done. We have used up all our stuff. Empty, empty. Yeah. If I can give her something that will allow her to use energy. No, leave my buildings alone. Which one do I want to bomb? He has no yellow, yellow and blue. Your damage is 125. He has 2 different attacks. I think this is the way we do it, because we can get the most targets hit with this. So that we'll see where everything falls into place afterwards. Do covering fire on this group. Remember that my key asset here is actually sniping, but we are taking down the little ones as well. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and transform. Let's get in real close so we can see the gun change. There we go. Okay, so we want a forceful snipe. Easily to kill him now. Strike this dude up. Maybe walk a little bit to the side. Alright, move forward one. Can flame him quite a bit more and slice this guy to pieces. Let's try. I'm gonna slice here. Okay, we can see that the blue is really shielding them from my blade. Because this is kinetic, obviously. The reason I'm looking at it now is I just wanted to kind of evaluate how much damage we could get from striking. So that way I don't use mobility on its own if I could kill him in one hit, which I cannot. He has 620. Yeah, that's not happening. He has 170 physical protection, which I don't do. So I think we slice up the big one. No, we probably slice this one twice. Well, no, we should really kill this one, because I think he does more damage. 113 damage, 114. Okay, maybe not. What else can you do? Forceful snipe. Which is going to be thermal damage. Decisions. Unfortunately, I wish you could move and then look at the damage, or just like hover over them and see how much damage it would be. Yeah, 145. That would kill him. Alright, so what we're going to do is kinetic strike this guy now. And because we didn't actually spend any mobility points doing that kinetic strike, we have a full mobility. We still have 7 points. I think we walk here. Flamethrow both of these guys. And then snipe this one for all the remaining damage I can do. Let's see, you are Heavy Claw. So we can easily... yeah, we can easily put the other one in front so they can soak up some damage. I can definitely block this way. The question is, I don't really want her eating... yeah, I don't really want Mercury eating 100% of the damage either. Alright, let's go ahead and block, because this will also help prevent these guys from lining up around us. And then we end turn. Okay, they did not even go for my mechs at all. That's a little annoying. Let's see here, you get 40 life back. You got 40 shields back out of 200. So 1/5 of your shields, that is going to be a 20% return rate per turn. Okay. I'm not going to do it, but I want to see how much flame damage. Oh, he won't even tell me. Alright, let's go ahead and Missile Strike then. Actually, this is not so bad either. That's one dude right there. Nah, I think this is where we go. Okay, this is gonna be a thermal hit. If I get rid of that guy, I should be able to start flaming this. No, that's not going to be a good flame angle. This is probably the best flame angle, but now I'm in the way. Alright, maybe... oh, guess we'll back up here. Move one more. Oh, I didn't Incendiary Bomb first. I should have done that first. Alright, we have a couple forceful snipes available to us. That is going to be 432 damage. That's not going to be enough to kill him. So we go for this one. Twice. Yeah, he does a lot of damage. Let's get rid of him. He's going to take 120 damage from burn, which is not going to be enough to kill that one, so we'll snipe him with the remaining shot. And let's try to offer ourselves up as damage. 10 enemies left to go. Oh, there goes one of the buildings. You took a tiny bit of core damage, but that's okay. You're and we are here to defend. Attaches 200 overheat. Oh, geez. Alright, let's definitely incendiary bomb that one. We need it to go away. Still need to probably torch him, but we will likely kinetic strike that guy. Just want to figure out flamethrower possibilities. I think we run this way and flamethrower them because there's so many smaller ones on that side. So walk up, kinetic dash forward, run through his body. We can do 2 flames. So we'll flame this for now. Kinetic strike this guy. Oh, he's not even going to die from it. Okay. But maybe we don't kinetic strike now. This is going to do 30 damage, so they'll still survive. We'll go ahead and flame it then. One more time. And then we're out of all the extra juicy flames. Now we can make flame once a turn, but there's not very many of them left. So we go ahead and walk here. Kinetic strike this batch, doing the most overall damage. And that was a crit right there, so killing the one in the back. Okay, you are done with your movements. You have a missile strike remaining. We could finish off this guy, so that's one less person to attack. Let's go ahead and do that then. And we're gonna just run up. Forceful snipe. Yeah, we should have enough movement left to back away, but we'll end our turn there to give us a little bit more wiggle room. And if necessary, we can always transform the gun to an assault rifle. All right, we took a lot of damage, but that's fine. I want to protect these buildings, even if nobody's in it. There's just, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I see all the remaining 5. To do that, I would need to, yeah, I guess I walk 3 more spaces to the side. It's not going to kill anything. Take 30 damage, but he'll still live. That's not good enough. You'll take 120 damage. That's just not good enough to kill you. Got a good crit, but didn't finish you off, but this will. I was going to save the missile strike for this guy, but since we crit him, he was almost dead. I don't know if I have a strike that would, well, the missile strike would do it, and also yeah, we can do this. I was worried about hitting the buildings around him, but we have the sniper who will take care of it. Let's go and just bomb him out. It was a close call, but we successfully eliminated all the invading monsters. Rest up, this battle is far from over. We got another Odor Gush Nasp. M72, when applying Rupture, gains same stacks of damage reduction for 1 turn. Both of those I'm just probably going to pawn. During the Monster Wave defense operation, a giant creature known as the Acid Lizard posed a significant threat. The Acid Lizard is cunning and cruel, skilled in spitting strong acid from the rear to deplete the mech's deflection force field and corrode its armor. After analysis, several potential Acid Lizard nests have been identified within a 100-kilometer radius around Rust City. To confirm these potential threats, we need to dispatch a mecha for a thorough inspection. Tip: some early events do not require a commander's direct participation. Only when the pilot encounters a certain scale of monsters will the commander need to join the battle via mental link. Alright, so we'll need to look at the health and stuff of everybody first. We have new, it says. You can now spend 100 recruitment points. Raising the cost of things, aren't you? We got a full repair on everything. Auto or Gush Snasp. This will get me +1 burning, but that's not really the issue. The burning just isn't, even if I had it. Let's say the previous round was, I don't know, 4 to 6 turns. It probably wasn't even as high as 6, but let's say that. This would mean that I would apply, we'll say 24 to 30 extra stacks of burning across all of those monsters I was hitting. Even if it was even if it was on the same target, right? Even if it was on the same target, that'd be 30 times 5 damage, 180 damage, 1 time. And then, of course, it depletes by half. So it's not... although burning is good on top of things, that's not really my main gameplay here. Unless we find a module that says burning stacks do not devolve. Let's actually take a look at the modules. Force field 350... Restore 5 energy per enemy killed. Whoa. If I get enough of these... no, it's too big. Look, it's four tiles wide. I can't stick that many on any person. But if I could get enough of them, if I could get 5 of them on a single person, I could flamethrow it for every kill I make. And then energy regeneration per turn plus 15. Okay, that sounds good. I can get a couple of those. We'll have basically 2 flamethrowers a turn instead of 1. I think we buy that one and see what else we have left. And then this is where we need to start deciding who's on the commander. Like the energy capacity, the sniper currently doesn't use energy capacity, right? So we can easily put the energy generation per turn on that one. The attack range is good. But it's not as good as I wanted because the flamethrower is not affected by it. So weak. So lame. Does this reflect? No, it doesn't. It says 2 to 8 here. And 1 to 6 here. I'm going to actually look at the footage real quick to see if the kinetic strike was improved with the attack range +1. I had a little bit of problems alt-tabbing back in. That's always a little worrisome. The blade was not changed by the +1 range. Wow. Alright. So neither of these two were affected. I didn't bother counting if the sniper rifle was. I guess we'll check that real quick. Might as well. 13, normal. I just checked, and the sniper rifle was not affected by the attack range +1 either. It was helpful for my bombs, but that unfortunately is probably going to be one of the first ones to go for the command modules. Really powerful, but yeah, let's go and get it. M33. Alright, we also see another defense recovery. Let's see if we even have a oh, we do get the repair swarm. We can get that. Alright. Let's see here. You use lots of energy with your flamethrower, but that doesn't mean that you'll always use the flamethrower. If we can find a second NAFA, or a second K2, which is not here, then we might replace certain things. But for the time being, it's best on you. So let's go and get that repair drone while we can. Shinami H is good, but I think I'd wait for the Shinami L. Too bad I can't dual wield the sniper. Or dual wield assault rifle, the untransformed version, that'd be good. Oh, but I guess we could replace the strike device. Oh, yeah, this is a blue, and these are all green, so give me a little bit to write all of this down. Finished going through everything. We are going to go ahead and replace the Udar Gush's Nasp with this blue one, which will give me a little bit more damage overall because it's so high quality. It does 62 per hit, whereas this older one does 54. Remember that in this, it looks like in this game green and then blue. Maybe that's at least the order I got things in earlier. So this is the Udar Gush Nasp that's green, assuming that is worse than blue. We can see that has 65 damage. And it already is comparable for damage purpose, just upfront damage with the blue one, which is the X version. So we're gonna go and pawn this one off, I think. Or do I want to give you the... Yeah, we'll go ahead and pawn that off because this does actually more damage, and I'm currently not stacking burn on you, so let's go ahead and sell you that. Now, I know that in normal times, normal gameplay, a person, RPG player, thinks like, hey, this is a store, they're selling you things. Realistically, it's probably that we're using a certain amount of resources to build certain things. But in that case, don't randomize the selection. That's really weird. It really is. I know that you want to do it a roguelike, but think about it. You're the merchant that's living in a city that we're protecting from bugs that I'm sure do not care about your allegiance. He's gonna say like, you know, I would sell you this gun, but nah, you're not paying me enough. So this is how, I guess, the Star Control, they called it like a resource points or whatever, RP, like that, but it was basically what resources, what minerals you brought back, that was what they could construct. Alright, and this is a better sniper rifle than the one I have. I just bought that last round though, and if I didn't buy it last round, I might have had a tougher time with the big boss. So I don't totally regret it, but man, I wish I had the option to get the green one last round. Alright, what else? So we do want this, for sure. Let's go and buy that. And which set us back pretty much all of our money. We could stack this now, and restoring core durability, also restore 30%. We already have one of these, so we can get a second one. We can put them on individuals. I'm the wrong button. Come on. I'm unfortunate. Still hitting all the wrong buttons. Oh, I guess Command Center wasn't actually one. No, it was, but it disappeared even though I clicked on it. Yeah, this attack range +1 is too lackluster. It only affects my missiles. And my missiles don't have a problem hitting things. I mean, it reaches 1 to 8. 8 is very good range. But it doesn't affect my blade, and it doesn't affect my flamethrower. It doesn't even affect my sniper rifle. We'll at least put these up. We might sell them if... Let's see. So we buy that one, we can stack that inside as well. So we should get 60% restoration every time we do a repair unit. Might not have any other single. We have attack range. I think this is the only single one we have. All right, you need energy. Your missiles are very important to your overall build, so we'll stack the attack range on you as well. Can we fit that anywhere else? Because if I do, we can't only put one attack range on you. We can put it there. I'm not seeing any alternatives to what we currently have. I don't see anything. He definitely needs the energy regen more than attack range. I don't really want to see the ones that we've got equipped. C. That's command. Alright, so these are only 3 that are unequipped. Not that we rupture, but here you go. Energy capacity might come in handy for you. And we'll see if maybe it gets improved repair range. It's currently 0 to 8. Alright, I cannot afford anything else. I don't like being so poor. Now, let's take a look at this before we click on the Vanish Signal, which we have 120 hours to deal with. During the Monster Wave defense operation, a giant creature known as... Oh, we saw that already. And I think we are all fully repaired, right? Yep, we're totally good. Okay, so we're just going to send Talia there. Confirm deployment. And we're going to send the head honcho on... Not head... Mercury on this deployment. We lost communication with the Mecha Emperor Jan and the strategic logistics unit that departed from Belhaven. That was our second battle, where we were fighting some of the guys around the area, and Emperor Jan was running decoy or distraction. They were supposed to arrive at Rest City 24 hours ago. We need to search the route leading to Belhaven to find their whereabouts. You always want to try to get more players or team members. Formulate Operation Oasis. The third marked location on the map is the former Oasis, which has now completely turned into a paradise for the acid lizards. Another type of monster, the poison sac frog, has also been heavily cited. The creature's abdomen has evolved into a massive high-pressure acidic pouch, which could be a serious problem if it explodes. The nests of these acidic creatures must be deep within the Withered Oasis, and they are constantly pouring out from their lairs. Based on the current situation, it's inferred that once the monster index reaches a certain level, these creatures will begin migrating toward Rest City. Commander, please decide on the course of action. Your choices and events will affect the development of future events. Launch an offensive operation against the Withered Oasis, locate and destroy their nests. Launch a defensive operation at the edge of Rest City, wipe them out in the open. Let's just wipe them out and destroy their nests. I feel confident about our current setup. We received a weak signal from the Central Desert. The communication verification shows that it's a message from the Strategic Logistics team. Alright, so now we have 2 different things happening at once. Vanish Signal, are we still searching that? Is that how we got the rescued strategic? So by doing the Vanish Signal now, I lose the opportunity to do this one? Or is it in 24? No, I think I've seen 0 hours before. Okay. So we will do Operation Oasis next, I think, as long as that operation stays available. There are signs of life at the signal source, some surviving team members. The monster index is rising. Deploy mechs for rescue immediately. And I assume I cannot send... let's try. Can I send the deployment by myself? There's exclamation mark, I assume not. Yeah. Protect to the supply point. Could we do this on our own? I mean, I'm feeling pretty confident. I wish I could see their hit points, but with that burn ability, I really feel confident about it. Let's double check something. Her Goose Snap takes up both her back slot, right? No, it doesn't. So I could send this with her, and she could technically repair herself all day long. And it's global, too. Yeah, I think we do that. We'll send her by herself. Once again. Let me write these down, however. I'm taking good notes. It's just how I play. I've written everything down. And good news, we have a K2 available for sale. Just need to scratch up the funds for that. The Cross is the only weapon I can think of that does the Energize function. And what Energize allows you to do is if you do a tactical slash, every stack of energizing you have, it all goes away, but you get an extra swing every time. And so if you have 2 energized slashes, then you do 4 swings total because you start with 2 swings. However, if you end up doing overload slash, you can actually swing across the battlefield instead because you can actually, it says increases the attack range. That being said, we already have plenty of attack range. I don't think you need to try to turn this into a a ranged sword, but I guess it's always possible. So we need to scrounge up 14 more money. We can sell the rupture module we get as one of our creations, because I was trying to decide whether or not I wanted to keep creating modules or switch over to creating weapons now. So if we sell this, we'll have the money, and I'm not currently using rupture. I don't know if I will use rupture. Since I haven't actually brought it to the battlefield, I don't actually know what it does. So what else can we sell? I don't think we can really sell... I mean, we could sell the NAFA. It has been very useful, but the thing is, when we get our third mech, it will need weapons, so I can't just pawn off all my stuff. But we are getting into the green phase. Alright, let me think here. I mean, the right white weapon is probably better than a poor, the wrong situational green weapon. Alright, I guess we just sell this rupture. I don't know what a rupture does. It might be really, really awesome. Maybe I sell the electric. No, we're gonna hold on to the electric bounce. Okay, we'll sell this rupture for 70. Okay, it's gone now. Who had that? You did, didn't you? So now we can buy. Oh, it wasn't the module. It was a K2. By combining the K2 with the NAFA. All right. I'm hoping that she has I haven't tried this, but even though this is a white K2, I'm hoping that she has the ability to do a dynamic strike combo. And I'm not sure which one is going to take up. Maybe it'll show 16 weapon slots down there. I don't know, but I want her to use this. So let me actually unequip both and then slap on the green one first. Then this one. I don't know. I basically, I don't want the dynamic strike combo of this one, but I'll take it. I want the dynamic strike combo of the stronger one. Now, one of the reasons why I am going to go ahead and double up on these swords, even though I mentioned that if you can spread your abilities from different pools, you will probably do better. The reason it's okay here is the extra sword gives me more attack. So even if I was only swinging with just this one and never this one, I'd still have double the attack. I can swing 4 times. That basically doubles that particular weapon. We have the energy that she can just repair herself all day long. All of your mech pilots are chicks. And this, yeah, I think we're good. And we can even convert this to energy and start doing thermal damage as well. But if we did that, we wouldn't really be able to utilize the coolants to their fullest. Alright, so what we're going to do is... I'm assuming this means that we have 24 hours left to do it. So one phase. We're going to send Talia on her own. Firm deployment. And I can't do anything with this one because I'm deployed. Nope. Right, you won't... Yeah, you won't let me do it. Send Lion to continue looking for this vanished signal. I don't know if this does anything. It might be a waste of turns to just keep doing that. Do next day. Let's see. Rescue strategic. Alright, here we go. Goes nothing. Gotta protect those. But with my repair unit, I should just be able to kill everybody but the last dude and just continue nicking at the enemy. I like that I can see the repair unit on his back. I don't like the enemy gets first move, but it's understandable if you're dropping in, I suppose. Alright, which dynamic strike combo is this one? 205. I'll have to look at the end of the battle, which one that was. But yeah, this one is the better swing. Let me think here. We no longer have the flamethrower. We can walk up here and start slicing this one. Let's go ahead and do that. It'll dynamic strike combo as well instead. That wouldn't kill him. but that would. So we'll go and just dynamic strike combo. Right? Is there any reason not to? I don't think so. We still have 2 swings left. That doesn't kill him, so we'll just dynamic strike combo him as well. Actually, let's transform this one. I wonder, can I do that? What happens if I transform one of them but not the other? So now it's a big glowy sword. You can still dynamic strike combo both of them. Well, we get 45 energy a turn, so let's go transform the other one, see what happens to our linked ability. It is now thermal strike combo. That's 209. Technically, if I wanted, I could actually just dart across and hit them using my energy. This is fine. I just wanted to check it out. But imagine all the opportunities I have to also move and attack. I didn't have enough movement to get line up with him, I don't think. I need to move 2 tiles. Bomb him. Back 1. Not enough to kill him yet, so we'll just dynamic strike combo him. This is fine. I want to attack that tile and stay as close to these guys as possible. I can't kinetic strike nothing, can I? Yeah, it won't let me. That's lame. No! Leave my stuff alone! It's fine. It's okay. We'll just... combo strike. Incendiary bomb that guy. It's not enough to kill him. Oh, never mind. We got a crit right there, so that worked. Right, you have a tail laser of 5 grids. So let's check your movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That you won't reach yet. Okay. Let's double check that line. Let's line it up real nice. 1, 2. Right, in there, right in front of the flowers. So there's safe. Oh, I mean, there is 2. 3, 4, 5. So that's 5, so this is safe. I think. May have miscounted. Gotta deal with all these guys too, but let me clear off one side. Another crit. Alright, this guy's burning, so he's not currently a threat. I mean, I'm far away, he's not currently a threat. Protect the supply point. I think as long as I protect one object, I'm okay, right? Because that's a sub-task. I don't know, I don't know. Alright, let me think. Maybe I really should have brought 2 people. I run over and slash him. I don't think I can make my way back. I can jump over that, looks like. If I could slash him. I need to move 2 forward. So I have 6 movement left, so I'll be here. And I could go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then slash these trees. Okay, so I might be able to do this. Let's try. Oh, nope, never mind. I thought thought it was weird that it was offering to let me slash that whole thing. I could slash this. Then I wouldn't have had to move, but maybe we'll slash that and then slash him. Actually, I should have used my thermal strike on that. It's fine. Alright, that should burn him up. So now we'll walk over here. We charge 45 a turn, so I'll be in a deficit of 50 if I do something else. Let's see. So the kinetic strike is probably the way to go, because it does less damage than the thermal strike at the moment. Alright, so I can slash that, but I can still squeeze forward enough. Yeah, that'll hit everything. Remember that I have coolants, so I can just keep swinging this before even considering my energy. Critical. Nice. Unfortunately, I'm out of move. I don't have enough mobility to do whatever the next thing might be. Actually, if I step forward one, I can really just shove myself in there. I think that's what we do. Yeah, I mean, it's risky, but... At this point, we can thermal strike him into oblivion. It's worth the energy deficit. Whoops! I didn't mean... I was trying to look at his hit points, so I could decide whether or not I wanted to actually thermal him next, but this is fine. We're gonna save our energy for repair purposes. Yeah, that's fine. If they go after me... Yep, there goes all my armor. Imagine if I were... Actually, I am by myself. I was gonna say, imagine if I was by myself. What is that? Spiky shell. When hit it. That's what the description says. Let me think. I think I'd bomb like this? That way I definitely get rid of one of the range units. How did I get all my energy back? Alright, well, we'll dynamic strike these two. We'll just do a regular strike afterwards. Crit, excellent. She's so good with all those crits happening. Okay, then we can swing twice at... No, we have only one kinetic strike left. And this is a ranged unit, so let's go ahead and take care of him now. How much damage do you do? 106. And I repair 800 to my core damage, but about, say, 250-ish to my shields. So in that case, it's not worth thermal striking him. It isn't. Because it's better to take hits from him. I mean, yes, if I had coolant, I would totally kill him, but it's better to actually do a repair, I think. That being said, if I wait till my core is damaged, I'll get more out of it. Assuming that the regeneration to my shields and all that is in addition to the core repair, and not just like a replacement. Alright. So yeah, I guess we'll just go ahead and thermal strike him. That way you do something with the energy that's coming back. This guy does giant 400 damage, jeez. I don't know what order they plan on moving in, but... I think we'll thermal strike this dude twice. I was trying to decide if I wanted to transform this blade. Thank you for the crit. So we get 45. Oh, so I'll be maxed out once on the next turn anyways. Okay, so maybe we run back, or do we thermal strike some more? Two to 5. I have 8 mobility, so he probably won't reach me. You might. Okay, this is where you will end up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can hit. So if I'm here, you shouldn't be able to hit me. So I don't want to thermal strike, otherwise I'll eat 2 or so attacks. Let's go ahead and run away. And since I'm just gonna get a surplus of 5 energy, so I think we just wait and repair next turn, rather than eat up my energy now. This incendiary helps so much. Let's go ahead and do that to kill off one of them. Maybe thermal strike that one. He's almost dead with the thermal strike. So let's try it. Alright, does he burn to death? This time I right-click to cancel. This I wasn't going to hit it again. Yes, he will burn to death. We hop around him. Kinetic strike. No, they've also got shields. So I can burn both of them then. That way I avoid the whole shield business that they have. Hop on through and start slicing them up. Should have done the dynamic strike combo. Well, it's against us. No, it's not necessary anymore because I just walk forward. I guess it would have turned out the same. If nothing else, I did have a chance to crit and kill. So now I just need to walk forward and dynamic strike, and it'll just kill him right away. You move 5. If I go here, I will be down to 5. I'll be here in front of you at 5, and I can just run up. So I think that's what we do. So we'll walk down twice. Kinetic strike. All 4 hexes. Critical hit. Excellent. Then run up. At this point, I still have some energy left over. I'm going to go ahead and do a repair, dropping me down to 65. Oh, look at all my life that came back! See, this is the power of math. Pay attention to school, kids. Deal with that dude. I assume that when hitted, that's for melee attacks. I'm assuming. So we really got to deal with him because he's getting too close. Let's find out. Oh, I'm taking the damage nonetheless. Whatever, game. And it looked like it was directly to my core, which is fine because I can just repair. When I do the repair, I'll be fine. Alright, we'll go ahead and do physical strikes on this guy because he has full armor at this point. Almost full armor anyways. I'm going to work my way over to hit this guy. If I run over here like this, I can then just knock him with all of those coolants left over. Let's double check what the stat says. Reflects 20% of base damage as thermal. Okay, and that base damage of my incendiary bomb was... Wait, if it said as thermal, then how did I suffer core damage? Or did I not finish repairing? That should have totally finished repairing my core, because I was not hurt over 800. Alright, well, let's find out. So the base damage of my incendiary bomb is actually not that high. It's just that it's stacking up with all my buffs, which doesn't show anywhere that I can tell. Alright, let's try this dynamic strike and see how much this hurts me. It still says 5. And that didn't go to my... Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that... Did it go to my core? I guess we'll figure it out in a second. We'll do a kinetic strike and see. I'm at 212. Yes, it went to my core. Let's go and finish him off. Alright, and I'm gonna end up with a little bit of surplus left over, so we just go ahead and repair right now. Alright, will this kill you? Yes, this will completely kill you. Also, as the battle goes on, my thermal strike will actually be higher and higher and higher. Let's see here. Walk left twice, slice him twice. I think that's what we do. So I can clear off one side. Good, I was hoping for a crit. That's why I just didn't start off immediately with the dynamic strike combo. Then we'll walk up one. Let's try. Let's hope for a crit. No crit. That's fine. Swing again. Walk down one. And he's out of here. Will I be able to strike that one and get him away from my device? Yeah, I can reach him. Oh no, I can't. That's just barely out of range. Darn it. Alright. I mean, I might as well repair at this point, because I will max out on my life, or my energy, no matter what. Can I repair that? Wonder. Okay, it hasn't gone down yet, so it must be when the thing breaks is when it matters. Let's start by doing incendiary bomb. This guy's probably pretty easy to just avoid and dodge, so... I think we do it this way. Use the kinetic strike to go across, because he has got the kinetic armor, so I'd rather save thermal energy for him. It would pretty much kill him, though. We might as well. With one of those 4 hexes being... I said text because in tile and hex. It's not even a hex. With one of those 4 tiles being a crit, that was enough to kill him. We just need to avoid being right next to him at the end of his turn. We have 4 movement left. If I run here and attack there, I would have 3 movement remaining. So I'd be here. I think that would be enough. 1, 2, 3. That should be enough to get away from him. So we'll just kinetic strike. Thermal strike. You know, if I did it from one tile away further, I actually would take... I'd have a little bit more wiggle room. Is that enough? Yeah, he shouldn't be able to hit... Well, yeah, it's just the grids right next to him. If he had a 2x2 or something, that would have definitely hit me. But that being said, I could probably just repair it away. Let's go ahead and repair now. Make sure that we top off. Because I don't know how much of a repair you get at the end of each mission. bomb him before getting near. Can I repair that? Yeah, I can repair these. You do 372 damage. Let's try. Let's just make sure that these supply things are completely repaired. Or not. Come on, it's not selecting that one. Alright, let's move a little closer then. Maybe I just can't repair that one. Yeah, it's not letting me repair it. Fine, I'll repair this one. Or not. Never mind, it's not letting me repair it. Whatever, game. Let's go ahead and use the coolant. That would kill him, but we'll hold off in a second. Then we'll do a repair. Then we'll finish him off. It's like 2180 now. I'm assuming the core will get... Wait. Who's left? Oh, there's a dude left right there. Alright. Hit intern while he's walking. That's fine. Dynamic was 205, so let's see which blade was counted. The one in the right hand or the one in the left hand. As time passed, the acidic monsters began to gather and move towards the outskirts of the ruins. Their direction of advance seems to be Rest City. Understood. We successfully rescued the surviving logistics personnel and ensured the safe recovery of the scattered supplies nearby. The survivors reported that while heading to Rest City, Emperor Yan seemed to have lost control due to some abnormal pulse. At the same time, many monsters appeared around. After the supply team was scattered, some strategic materials went missing. The target is safe. Electric bounce +1, still don't have a Terran yet. In battle, every 10 energy consumed, get more force field. We spotted a mecha in the deep desert with his deflector field disabled. Based on analysis, it could be Emperor Yan. Prepare for rescue. Did we lose the opportunity? Yes, we lost the opportunity to attack. Now, the question is, did we have the rescue operation? If we didn't do the search for Emperor Yan, would that... I'm a little sad that that I couldn't just send... Whatever.